you guys talk.
Up next on our 2025 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Brooklyn Hurricanes boys soccer team head coach John Griggsson. Coach, thanks for being here. Why don't you just start out? Give us a quick overview. What can we expect out of the Hurricanes on the field this year?
Thanks for having us. It's going to be another hard-fought year. Last year, we saw a lot of growth. I think that growth is going to continue this year. We have a lot of returning upperclassmen that have a passion for the game and are committed to kind of leading on and off the field by example. And we've seen that already in our 2 scrimmages we've had. We have some new kids to the district that will add kind of a flair to the game. And our numbers are looking really well as well. We have, I think, roughly 24 to 26 players. So it's going to be a heavy roster, but, I see that as the team continuing or the program growing. So it's a good problem to have.
Absolutely a good problem. But, what kind of identity are you trying to create with this team?
Well, I think last year our identity was just that we wanted to make sure that we could compete in games and keep a positive mentality. And I think we're going to just kind of continue riding that this year. I think these boys kind of want to make a statement. I think that they know that just when you think of soccer, you don't always necessarily think of Brooklyn. And I think that they are committed to, making our school relevant in the Chagrin Valley Conference this year and, a competing force.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk with the players. I'll start right to your right, number 5 there. For the folks at home, just go ahead and introduce yourself, name, grade, and position.
I'm Jaden Chen. I'm a senior, and I play outside mid.
Jaden coming in senior year. How different is this squad compared to last year's?
I think discipline, definitely. We see a lot of kids coming to open fields training throughout the summer, whether it's early. But, yeah, I think discipline is something we're doing really good on this year.
What do you think the keys to success are going to be this year for Brooklyn?
I think just showing up, playing a good brand of soccer, and, just showing people who we really are.
You told us your position, but what's your role? What is Coach looking for you to do on the field?
I think just communication, being an outside voice, telling the younger guys what to do.
Being in the midfield, what's the key to controlling the tempo of the match from your position?
It goes into just talking to others, making sure nobody's hanging their head, and just making sure we're doing the right moves.
Communication on the field's really important. What's your role there? How are you developing that communication with your teammates?
A lot of the guys are pretty shy when it comes onto the field or just are not paying attention to talking or making good communication, and I think I help with that.
Give me a breakout player, somebody on the team you think is going to have a big year, and tell us why.
I think John Nguyen, he's going to do really good this year. He's a really hard worker, and he's just always hustling for the ball.
Outstanding. Well, good luck to you this fall. Let's go into the middle there. Name, grade, and position.
My name is Angel Torres. I'm a senior, and I am the center back for Brooklyn.
Center back. So defender, how key is that back third of the field going to be this year for Brooklyn?
It's very important as it's kind of like the last line of defense. So I'm always the last man, and I'm always the one that is getting those guys that outrun the defenders, and I just have to be the last line of defense.
What's your mindset when you're in one of those 1v1s, near the goal?
My mindset is to get that ball upfield and get it out of the opposing team's vicinity.
What's the key to staying organized on that back third?
Definitely communication. I'm always, looking around and telling the younger players or even just the experienced players just kind of how to form the defensive line and just staying in line.
Give a shout out to your defensive teammates. Who are those guys that are going to help protect the goal?
We have Amin, Aiden, Ronnie, Jaime, and Kit.
No cheating over there, Coach. Talk about your goalie. Give us a scouting report on it. Who is he? And give us that scouting report.
So our goalie's Ben. He is very agile and honestly has improved a lot since last year. So we have a lot of faith in him just being the protector of that goal.
What's the toughest part of playing defense?
Definitely the speed. With me being the last line, I'm expecting the fastest guy to be up against me. And sometimes when they get the ball, we have to run back and just get it out of their feet.
Give me a breakout player and tell us why.
Aiden Villani, he definitely has a lot of discipline and has shown up even when I haven't, and he is very hardworking.
Outstanding. All right, well, good luck to you this fall. Let's go to your right, name, grade, and position.
My name is Yusuf El Wadihi. I'm a senior this year, and I'm a striker.
Okay, so coming in senior year, you got to be excited about that. You're going to graduate in 7, 8, 9 months, whatever that is. But at the same time, every time you step on the field, you get closer to the end of your high school career. How are you kind of managing those emotions? You're excited about being a senior, but sad that it's almost going to be over.
Yeah, I'm just like taking it one practice at a time. Like I love this sport, so every practice I try to enjoy as much as I can. Try not to miss anything. Just enjoy it every step at a time.
Being up top, you've got to put a lot of finishing touches on some of those scoring opportunities. How are you guys going to score more goals this year?
I think just like when we get the ball up top, just like slowing it down, finding like key passes instead of trying to like rush and just take as many shots as possible.
What's the key to moving that ball up from the back line to the front to give you guys those scoring opportunities?
I think it's just like instead of like getting congested in the middle and just like having chaos in there, playing it out wide and like taking it up so we're not like just kicking as hard as we can and losing the ball each time.
What do you see as the biggest change from last year, this team?
I think that compared to last year, there was a decent like skill gap between the players. I think this year we're more like equal in skill, and which is really good for the team. So we're not like ball hogging, we're moving the ball better, and it's looking really good.
Who are some of the other guys that are playing up top with you?
I have John Wynn, like Chin mentioned. He's a very good player. We have Jaden Torres, very like fast pace abusers that can play on the wing. We have a new kid, Napoleon. He plays very well, can control the ball really well, and then obviously me at the top.
All right, and then give me your breakout player and tell us why.
I think my breakout player is gonna be Kit Van Dyne. He's new to the sport, but he has a lot of heart, so he's always gonna be going for that ball. Never gonna be backing out for 50-50, and really wants to do well in the sport.
Outstanding. Good luck to you, Coach. We'll throw it back to you. Heard a lot about some of the other players on the team, but give us fill in some gaps. Who else is out there that's going to play some key minutes for you this year?
Yeah, Amin Ilardigi, Yusuf's younger brother, is another player that we can really rely on. He's somebody who, we can play in center back, and also he can pivot into the midfield because he has really good control of the ball, and he has a lot of confidence and grace when it comes to distributing the ball. Jack Schultz is another player who just has endless stamina. I actually complimented him in our scrimmage the other day. I'm like, look, I just want you to know I can put you anywhere on the field and you're going to get the job done. So he's another, key player for our team this year. And then I think Napoleon Davies, he was mentioned. He's a new player to the district this year. I think a lot of the creativity we've shown so far has been kind of with how he facilitates the ball in the midfield. So I think he's gonna play a pivotal role as well.
You've been there a couple of years now. How is the team kind of understanding your tactics and style that you want to play?
Yeah, I think that what's really nice is, and these boys made a good mention of it, we have a lot of guys who maybe aren't super familiar with the sport, but they've adapted really well to kind of the brand we're trying to create here. And I think these three gentlemen that are our captains and other upperclassmen as well do a wonderful job of just making sure that brand is followed. We have 100% commitment. We have 2 days, our conditioning. We have boys that are getting up and are really kind of working on their agility and their speed, and we're just kind of working up our stamina. And then just with the formation we play, it's pretty simple, but like Yusuf said, and like these, I think Angel might have mentioned it as well. We just kind of want to make sure that we're not congested in the middle and just kind of build from the back and really work the wings. So.
Soccer, unlike basketball and football, you don't get timeouts to regroup on the sideline, so you need a lot of leadership on the field. How do you see that leadership developing?
I think it's developing, immensely. We have a lot of underclassmen that have really been able to be taken under the wings of these gentlemen over here and other upperclassmen, and they've already kind of found a voice. I think something that's really amazing is last year we didn't have any scrimmages in the preseason. And I think that having 3 scrimmages kind of allows us to kind of work out any kinks and allows these boys to kind of feel confident coming into a sport that they're maybe not super confident in. And I've already noticed just in the past 2 games that we've scrimmaged that, I'm hearing a lot more communication out there. And as long as the boys, are out there and communicating, then I think that, we're not going to necessarily have to worry about the fact that there's no timeouts until halftime.
And last one for you is just define success for this team.
I think success for this team is, I want to personally ask each one of these boys at the end of the season if they feel like they've grown not only in the sport, but as men at the end of the year. And if I hear a yes from them, then I think that's success. I think that we had some key wins last year. And I think that these boys they do a wonderful job of reflecting on their play. And I think that they know that there were some games that were within reach that we should have won. And if we come against those teams again this year, I think that, they will, reflect on their work last year. And I want to see us win those games. So I just want to see these boys continue to grow. And that is success for me.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, I appreciate you and the guys taking some time out of your day to preview the season. I wish you the best of luck this fall.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.